Yo, stop what you're doing. This is not a drill. We got some major breaking news that's about to shake the WNBA to its core. Satou Sabally, yes, the Satou Sabally, superstar forward, certified bucket getter, and one of the most versatile players in the game, has officially announced she's leaving the Dallas Wings.
So, I mean, do you have any ideas of what you might prioritize, or do you plan to stay in Dallas next season?
Yeah, I mean, I've already communicated with Dallas how grateful I am because they've made this a home for me for the past years, and I'm working with them together and finding a next home for me because I've already played my last game in Dallas. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for free agency. I'm able to talk to a lot of players outside the league because I have not played on a different team yet. And I'm excited to get to know them more on a personable level, but also knowing how they approach the game. And I just love having basketball conversations and high-level IQ conversations about the game to know where I will fit best in the future.
Would you want to play with your sister?
Yeah, of course. In the future, I would love that.
Yeah, we all kind of saw it coming, but now it's official. This changes everything. Teams around the league are already plotting and scheming to get her. But today, we're going to break it all the way down and talk about why the Indiana Fever need to make this happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. They got to lock her in. Oh, and before we dive in, if you love WNBA content like this and want to help me keep covering women's basketball, do me a huge favor. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the month, and your support means everything. Alright, let's set the stage. Satou Sabally is not just leaving Dallas for kicks. She's ready to take her game to the next level. In her interview with ESPN, Sabally said, "I've loved my time in Dallas, but this is the right move for me. I'm ready to take the next step in my career and help build something special." And who's ready to help her do that? That's right, the Indiana Fever. But before we get into why they're the perfect fit, let's talk about what makes Sabally such a game changer. First of all, Sabally's a certified unicorn. She's 6'4", she can shoot it from deep. She's got handles, she's a beast on defense, and she's unselfish. Like, who else in the league can put up numbers like her 2024 averages, 17.9 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, and guard multiple positions? Nobody. That's why teams are foaming at the mouth to get her. And don't sleep, Dallas isn't just gonna let her walk away. According to ESPN, they're almost definitely gonna core her before any trade. That means if a team wants her, they're gonna have to come correct with a trade package. That's how valuable she is. Now imagine this. The Fever already have a young core that's looking scary. Caitlin Clark, the reigning Rookie of the Year, already pulling up from the logo like it's nothing. Aliyah Boston, the ultimate paint protector and a dominant force. And Kelsey Mitchell, straight up one of the best scorers in the WNBA. Now picture adding Satou Sabally to this lineup. Bruh, that's like the Avengers of the WNBA. Nobody's stopping that squad. Now let's get real here for a second. If the Fever pull off this trade for Satou Sabally, they're not just rebuilding, they're jumping straight into the championship conversation. This core of Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aliyah Boston, are now Satou Sabally. That's a lineup that's built to dominate. Think about it. Caitlin's out there pulling up from the parking lot, Kelsey slicing and dicing defenders with her handles, Aliyah's locking down the paint like Fort Knox and Satou. She's locking down perimeter players, grabbing defensive rebounds, and facilitating like a point forward, all while being a scoring threat from anywhere on the court. And let's break down some plays they could run. Imagine a pick and pop with Sabally and Clark. Caitlin draws the defense out to the perimeter, leaving Sabally free to either nail a jumper or drive to the basket. Or how about a high-low action between Boston and Sabally? Aliyah locks up defenders in the post, and Sabally uses her vision to feed the perfect pass. Transition offense, forget about it. Clark running the break, Sabally filling the lane, and Mitchell spotting up for a corner three. Opposing teams wouldn't even know who to focus on. Guard one, and the others will eat. It's a matchup nightmare, plain and simple. Seriously, who's stopping this team? The way they complement each other is unfair. Clark stretches the defense with her range, which means Kelsey has more room to operate and create. Boston cleans up everything inside, while Sabally is out here doing her Swiss Army knife thing, scoring, defending, facilitating, you name it. Opposing teams are going to be sitting in the locker room like, "Coach, how are we supposed to guard that?" Spoiler alert, you can. Let's be real for a second. If the Fever can pull this off, they're not just making the playoffs, they're making a statement. This core has championship written all over it. Sabally's versatility opens up so many options. She can take pressure off Boston in the paint, stretch the floor for Clark, and create her own shot when Mitchell's drawing double teams. It's literally a cheat code. Look, Fever fans, I know it's been a minute since you all have had a squad to really believe in, but this could be the start of something special. Satou Sabally isn't just a player, she's a cornerstone. Bringing her in would solidify the Fever as one of the most dangerous teams in the league. And let's be real, this isn't just about one season, this is about setting up a dynasty. Imagine watching this core grow together and dominate for years. That's what's on the line here. And don't think for a second the rest of the league isn't paying attention. You add Sabally to this squad and it's officially scary hours for everybody else. Teams are going to have nightmares trying to game plan for a core this good. Coaches might just start losing sleep trying to figure out how to deal with the Fever's new look lineup. Now look, I know what some of y'all are thinking, but what about the cap space? What about the competition from other teams? Listen, this is Satou Sabally we're talking about. You make it work, clear the space, offer what you gotta offer. The Fever can't let this opportunity slip. Players like this don't hit the market every day. The time is now. Indiana Fever, this is your moment. Don't let it pass you by. But let's not act like this is going to be easy. The Fever aren't the only team making moves. The New York Liberty are coming in hot, and they've got some serious advantages. For starters, Satou's sister, Aliyah Sabally, is already on their roster. You think sibling chemistry doesn't matter? Trust me, it does. Plus, her former Oregon Ducks teammate and bestie Sabrina Ionescu is running the show in New York. And if that's not enough, Satou and Sabrina are already cooking up some magic as teammates on the Phantom squad in the new unrivaled league. It's like they're auditioning for the ultimate reunion tour. The Liberty are looking like a dream destination for Satou. And honestly, who wouldn't be tempted? This means the Fever have to bring their A game. They need to show her why Indiana is the spot where she can truly shine. It's not just about money, it's about building a legacy, being part of a young core that can dominate the league for years to come. Fever fans, this is where you come in. Make it loud. Let Sabally know just how much she's wanted in Indiana. Because if they can beat out New York and lock her in, it's game over for the competition. Alright, that's it for this video. But I want to hear from y'all. Do you think the Fever can pull this off? How far could they go with Sabally on the squad? Hit me up in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for Hoops Talk Central. This offseason is already heating up, and we've got all the updates coming your way. Until next time, peace.